Hello, 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 dreamers. Badala here, as always. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So, this is going to be the weekly collective message. Hmm. And again, this is just a collective message. What I am picking up here, there seems to be an energy of urgency coming through. Now, what I like about this energy is that it's not an urgency as far as like you needing to move faster or you needing to do more or you needing to crunch in this and this and that before a time frame, right? This energy is more of like everything that you have been working towards or everything that you have been waiting for coming in at once. So this is, hmm, let's sit with it. The reason why I say like let's sit with it is because those of you that are receiving this abundance, you may feel like it is too much coming in at once. Now, whether this abundance is coming in through your career, through love, through your finances, etc., that's not the point. The point here is about allowing yourself to receive this, because I am picking up this energy of as this is coming in again. So like let's say you're getting a promotion or you're getting a raise or something like that, and now you feel like you have to go ahead and do something in order to be worthy of it, right? That's kind of like the energy here that I'm picking up. So I'm inviting you not to fall trap to that energy. When you have been dedicated and consistent in giving towards something, whether this is like physically doing something, whether this is spiritually giving to something, or spiritually being disciplined within a certain space, and then you get the reward, right? Or you see something coming in, as something is coming in, we have the tendency of wanting to move. We have the tendency of wanting to do something, to feel worthy of it. Now, what I'm inviting you to do is to stand still, stand in stillness. And I don't understand why this I'm not going to use that example. That's a little out there. So the example that is coming through, and I don't know why, it's like, and I guess most of the people that are going to relate to this message may be female, right? So when you're climaxing, right, during intimacy, and you're right about to enjoy it. um Sometimes we tend, as females, we tend to tense up or try to do anything instead of like bearing down and just receiving, right? And it's really, that's what is coming to. It's like there is an abundance of something that spirit is bringing into your life, whether this is business, whether this is like, more recognition, more collaboration, more finances, more love, or whatever it is. And the urgency energy is coming in through that space, right? The urgency is coming in through that space where like as how fast everything is coming in, right? And then you're being asked that as this urgency energy of how something is coming in towards you, you are to remain still. You are to remain grounded and receiving, right? There is no need for you to feel like you need to do anything. Whatever it is that needed to be done, whatever it is that you needed to give into the space, whatever it is that you needed to sacrifice into the space, etc., you have already done so. Now it is time for you to receive. And again, I am picking up this a little hesitant here of not really knowing how that looks like. Wanting to either make an announcement or wanting to be vocal, like, oh, how grateful I am, and this and this and that. What is known and what is understood doesn't have to be blasted everywhere, is what I keep on hearing. Spirit knows how grateful you are. Your guys, whatever, however it is that you connect with the spiritual realm, they know how grateful you are. You don't need to share that gratefulness, let's put it this way, with other people. You have to just sit with it within yourself. Does that make sense? Because I do feel that whatever this is like you're getting really excited, you're really wanting to um and there's nothing wrong, again, regardless of whatever it is that you believe is whatever you believe. There's nothing wrong with praising God, there's nothing wrong with honoring or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, like, when it's coming from a place where you feel like you don't deserve something, that's when the energy starts to get a little kind of like, I keep on hearing like a little cloudy, if that makes sense. There's about this energy requires you to stay grounded and to receive, because that is basically where you have had most of the issues in your life when it comes to whatever this area is. So like let's say if what can I use as an example? So like let's say you recently started a business and you started to get like, three clients, like you have six slots open, right? Weekly, whatever it is that you do, and you're getting two slots consistently. And when you first started filling up those two slots, you felt like you had to do more and more and more and more to continuously like fill the extra slots. And in reality, spirit is like, all you have to do is just show up. Just show up as how you've been showing up. You don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to do anything extra, is what I keep on hearing. Um, this is not, how can I word it? Okay. So it is not that this is too big or this is, to you it's going to seem like it's too big, but it's okay. You're going to get used to it. You're going to get used to it. I'm being completely honest. But it's almost kind of like that energy where you have always, oh, okay, I see it now. All right. So you have allowed yourself to dream, but within your dreams or within your goals, you've always set limitations. And this is a space where the abundance, whatever it is that is being gifted to you, whatever is being revealed to you during this time that is coming in as an abundance, is not, it doesn't fit the limited box that you had for yourself, right? So like let's say maybe you told yourself, oh, I want to make like $5,000 from this a month from the side gig or whatever it is, right, that you have or whatever like that. And it's like you're not going to make five, you're going to make 20. You're going to be like, wait, but now I have, like, and then it's almost kind of like you feel like you're in debt to spirit, and that is the energy that needs to be addressed this week. That is the energy that, when, because again, we're talking about this energy frequencies here. So like, yes, you are right in the fact that you are sensing an urgency, right? This energy of urgency or this energy of movement. But that is the energy that is coming towards you. That is the energy that is inviting you to receive. That is the energy that you're being invited to receive. So in order for you to receive it, you don't have to do anything but then just be yourself, right? And it's like, it reminds me of this, of like what I say before I go to bed. I always whisper to myself, I am who I am, and that is enough, right? And sometimes I'll whisper it once, sometimes I'll whisper it like three times, sometimes I'll whisper it like, who knows, like 5 or 10 minutes. Like as I'm falling asleep, I just keep repeating that, right? Because a lot of the times we have been conditioned to believe that we have to constantly be doing something to prove ourselves worthy of what it is that we're receiving. When in reality, what you are receiving in this moment in time is the reward of what you put in a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. So there's nothing to do but to receive the reward of what it is that is coming in. You know what I'm saying? I know. I be getting out there a little bit too. Let me see. Actually, I want to pull out a couple of tarot before we pull out the oracle card. So anything else that the collective needs to know in regards to this energy? Alrighty. These do not have the major arcanas, guys, so just beware. And this deck is not old. Is it older than me? No, it is not older than me, but it's probably older than some of you out there. This deck is what, like 30. This deck is between, I want to say 20, 11, 28, between like 28 to 32 years old, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. It was gifted to me by one of my aunts, but it belonged to my mother. And yes, my mother is alive, but my aunt had her deck. That's a whole nother story. So yeah, this deck has been in the family for quite some time. Alrighty. All right. So yeah, so there's a breakdown here of a thought pattern or a perception that needs to shift, or that you're being invited to shift during this time. And that is of learning to receive without having to perform. Let's put it this way. Allowing your presence, allowing your being, allowing yourself just as you are, how you are showing at this time, to be enough to receive the rewards that are coming in. Now, for those of you that are like, oh, I haven't received any reward, I haven't received any reward, I haven't received. Well, I'm being honest with you. It's like, are you allowing yourself to receive, or are you still, excuse me, are you still questioning, or are you still in that space where you're trying to figure out what else do you have to do before you allow something to come in? So like, a very quick example, if I say, okay, I'll speak to spirit and I'll be like, oh, I want this, and this is what I'm going to do, A, B, C, and D. I will go ahead and do A, B, C, and D, and then I'm out. Like, I'm clocking out. I'm like, that's it. I gave what I had to give. When I'm ready to receive this is going to come straight through for me, right? And that can be a week, that can be a day, that can be 2 weeks. It's really when my energy, right, when I get into alignment with the receiving energy without constantly having to perform or without constantly having to give. Does that make sense? So that's kind of like what you guys have to, kind of like the frequency that you have to get yourself into. A very simple way of doing this again is through meditation. And why do I say that? Because it is a way that you can calm your nervous system down and allow yourself to kind of like receive, right? So when if you sit down or you lay down, however it is that you like to meditate, just focus on allowing yourself to receive the breath, right? To receive the breath, to receive the release, right? The inhale, the exhale, etc. And yeah, something that simple can actually start training your nervous system to start allowing it to start receiving. A lot of you guys have been, your nervous system doesn't even know what it looks like to receive. And when I mean to receive, is like without actively having to do something in that moment in time, right? And that is the goal. The goal is to always be in a place of constantly receiving, whether that is financially, whether that is romantically, whether that is career wise, however it is. You always want to be able to be in a position to receive the abundance that spirit is trying to give you, the beauty that life is trying to give you, right? And a lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that receiving is also that reflection, right? That space where we need to learn how to receive the reflection that spirit is trying to show us, right? What it is that we have to grow, where it is that we have to, like, look at ourselves and stuff like that. And sometimes because we are so resistant when it comes to that aspects of things, right? We train ourselves to not receive anything negative, but at the same time that you're training yourself not to receive anything negative, you're also training your nervous system not to receive anything positive, because you're telling the universe, you're telling spirit, you're telling God that no, you don't want to receive. No, you are okay with what you have. And that is the perception that needs to be changed during this time. All right, so let's go ahead and let's pull out. I didn't even get to shuffle, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. So your closing message is number 15, Divine Mother Manifest. Divine Mother Manifest. Let's see what the book has to say real quick. Ay, ay, ay. We're right into the page. All you living in the world of six directions, accept the gloom and accept the bliss. For those seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchids. Uh, I'm trying to see. What else do I want to read? This oracle comes with additional guidance for you. No matter whether or not things appear to be working out, they are, and you are held in the loving protection of the Divine Mother Manifest. Excuse me, to keep you from straying from your highest path and divine destiny. Hmm. You're being asked to receive this gift completely and utterly, whether you feel sufficiently worthy or not. You see it right here? Right here? You're being asked to receive this gift completely and utterly, whether you feel sufficiently worthy or not. It is time. It is time. So I need you this week, my love, to get out of your own effing way and allow yourself to receive. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.